Good morning. It's Saturday. How you feeling? You all right? I'm okay. Thank you for asking. I do have something I'd like to talk to you about. You want to talk about it? Let's go.
Hey, it's Saturday. That means we're going to spend some time with God. Welcome to Saturdays with God with your girl, Ashley Renee. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Let's get started.
So this week, I've been struggling with something that I probably have struggled with since I was a kid. Go back with me. So I'm in my 40s. I know, right? I look good. Thank you. It's so sweet. But I'm in my 40s, and growing up, Thursday nights, you better be in front of your TV. Because Friday morning, everybody was going to be talking about what happened on the Cosby Show, and especially, baby, what happened on Different World. So if you were not watching these things, you was gonna feel real bad. So I go back to that because that created what we now know as FOMO, fear of missing out. The anxiety behind the fact that there's something going on, there's something happening that I am not a part of, or I can't have, or I can't participate in, right? Basically, anxiety over comparison. So I'm looking at other people, and usually FOMO really happens really bad through social media. But the anxiety is real. The fear is real. Fear that I'm gonna miss out on something. And it manifests in different ways. So for some people, you won't even make a decision. Because what if something better comes along? I know I've been with this chick for 5 years, and I love her, but I'm not gonna marry her because what if something better comes along? Really? Or I've been with this dude for like 10 years and everything's great, but I don't know if I want to marry him. Like, what if something better come along? Why are you with these people? Okay, I digress. Sorry. In my case, not even a relationship thing or a relationship that I'm in. It's more so the fear that I'm going to make a wrong decision, so I don't. Because if I make the wrong decision, then I'm jacked up and I'm messed up. But here's the truth. I'm already jacked up because I'm not making a decision. I'm already messed up because I'm not making any movement. I'm not making any forward progress. And at the end of the day, God is all about progression. He's all about the process. He's all about the forward movement, which says I cannot stay here. Wherever here is, I've got to keep moving forward, and especially I gotta keep moving towards Him. So this week, I'm gonna go back to that childhood memory for a second so you can understand what's going on this week. So part of the FOMO was, if I don't get to do something, or if I don't get to participate in that, then my life will be jacked up. My life will end. Especially as a kid, this is how you think. You're like, oh my gosh, if I don't get invited to the party, nobody's gonna be my friend anymore. I'm gonna miss out. FOMO became very real for me when I got sick for a week and a half, which means I was out of school for a week and a half. Now in adult life, that's a good vacation. But as a kid, that's a problem. So much can happen in a week and a half. Your friend was with this dude, they done broke up, and she with this dude. Like, so much can happen as a kid when you are out of school for a week and a half. I lost a friend, like 2 friendships. So I thought. This was before I really truly understood friendships. But literally, like, they forgot about me. It was like I was out of sight, so I was out of mind. So the FOMO, the anxiety, became very real for me. Now, some friends, a group of my friends, are preparing to go on a trip. And this week, initially, I was like, yes, let's go. Y'all know I will hop a flight in a heartbeat. Say the word, I am there. For those of you that do know me. Like, as a consultant, I would, in a quick second, you say, hey, we're going to where? Tell me where. Give me the 3 letters of the airport so I can type it in and book my flight. Like now. Things have slowed down a little bit, but not changed that much. Anywho, as they are preparing for this flight, I'm like, yes, I'm there. Now this year is going to be a little different for me because I'm chasing after God. I'm chasing after what He wants for me. I am chasing after the obedience of obeying God, going to Him first, saying, Lord, is this something I could do? Like this, is this what you have for me? Is this what you want me to do? And that ain't what happened. So I was gung-ho, like looking at flights. I'm like, y'all, the flights is on sale. Let's get it. Let's book it. Da, da, da. And the Lord said, did you ask me? And I said, now, if you've had a parent, like I've had a parent, when your parent asks you a rhetorical question, you already know the answer. So when the Lord said, did you ask me? I already knew it was a no, but I said, okay, well, Lord, can I go? And He said, no, you can't go nowhere this whole year. I'm on lockdown. It is at this moment when the FOMO kicked in. And I had to begin to ask myself, why aren't you afraid of not being with God? But you afraid that you're going to miss the party? You afraid that you're going to miss the fun that your friends are going to have? You're afraid that you're going to miss whatever drama kicks off during the trip? This is what you're afraid of, but you're not afraid of missing God? You're not afraid of missing out on what He has for you? Get yourself together, Ashley. I'm going to be obedient. It took me 2 extra days to tell my friends that I was not going. And I did not tell them why. They asked, like, why you not going? And I was mute. So hopefully they are subscribers to my channel and they see this. And now they know why I can't go. At the end of the day, I have to retrain my mind to not be afraid to miss out on these social things, to not be afraid to miss out on people in relationships, in situationships. My priority, my fear, my true reverence ought to be to God. Because He's the creator of all things. He's the ruler of all things. I can no longer compare myself to anybody else. I have to learn to be content right where I am and wait for God to move me and not try to move myself. Not try to put myself in situations, and definitely don't put yourself in situations where at the end of the day you got to pray and say, Lord, help me. He's like, I told you not to go in the first place. You're right. Paul says it this way in Philippians 4:11-13. He's talking to the Philippians and he's saying, hey, you know what? I rejoice that you guys have a renewed concern for me. Because I knew y'all were concerned, but you didn't have an opportunity to show it. So I'm grateful for that. And then he says, I am not saying this because I am in need. For I have learned to be content whatever the circumstances. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. I can do all this through him who gives me strength. The secret in being content is God. If my focus is on him and he is the supplier of all my needs, I have no lack. I might not have what Susie Q have. I might not have what the Joneses have. I might not have what my neighbor, my coworker, my sister girlfriend, my homeboy have, but that does not mean I have lack. That does not mean I have want. If I learn to be content and to understand that God is the supplier of all my needs, that he supplies me with joy, that he supplies me with peace and love, happiness, then the FOMO goes away. The anxiety that says I'm missing something, I am lacking something, I am not enough because I don't have X, Y, and Z will go away when my dependency, my consistency, everything that I am and I need is in God. Whew. Thank God. That was a hard revelation for me. That was a hard, understanding of why aren't you afraid of not being with God? It's because I've my whole life been conditioned to look outside my window, to look outside myself and say, what is it that they have that I don't? I will no longer do that, because everything I need and everything that I am is enough, because God is enough. All right. I pray that this blesses you. By all means, you already know, share this, like it, and subscribe. Come on, people. We're trying to get to 500. I'm not asking for 2 million. I'm not asking for 100,000. Just 500 subscribers. Share this with a friend. Click the link and the notification bell. You know they come out every Saturday, but you never know when I might have a little Tuesday talk about it or something. We don't know. I love you guys. Have a wonderful Saturday. Hopefully it's not too cold. You can go out, have a great time, enjoy your life. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Shout out to my girl Deshira with the Wow God apparel. Happy birthday, boo. Happy 30th. It's gonna be a great year. Gonna have some. The Lord is doing major things. All right. Y'all have a wonderful Saturday. See you later. Peace. Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. Bye.